Alright, hey, Hades Mega here. I'm here at home and I've got my bike fully charged, alright? It says it's got 99% in it, 83 volts. Alright, that freaking Qi charger, man, it never charges it all the way, but whatever. I just put it on the charger and we got pretty much a full charge. It says 81.9 volts here on the bottom. Yep, and we're going to go head on out. I also have, since the trip meter doesn't work very well on this, I've got GPX logger running on my phone, and it'll record how far we're traveling. Okay, so what we're doing today is we're gonna go for a ride. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Hades Omega's got to go to the bank and deposit some money, so cash money. So we're gonna go and do the thing. So the reason I'm doing this is because I noticed the last time I rode this, alright, if you remember correctly, we were ripping on it, alright? We were going up Sierra Road, and we had it at max power, and I noticed, man, this thing eats up a lot of power, man. The battery just tears through the battery. So I wanted to do a range test. Now, it could be my battery is like, you know, degrading, okay? So that could very well be a thing. Okay, regen is working. So I got it in sport mode right now, but we're going to run it in EP mode. I've got it set for 4,000 RPM. Okay, there we go. 4,000 RPM is 30 miles an hour. That's perfect. So now I kind of got like a speed limiter, okay? So at about 30 miles an hour, it won't go faster than 30 miles an hour in EP mode, and that's what I want, because we're just going for a cruise on the street, okay? So if you don't know, Hades Omega's Light B is registered as a moped, alright? So mopeds, you can ride up to 30 miles an hour in the bike lane. Okay, and so that's what we're gonna do. So I've got the KO app running, and oh man, it's running out of power. Great, good job, Hades Omega. maybe I don't want it to be running then. But anyway, so I've got the sport mode set up to 650 face amps, and I've set the there's that Zero SRF right there. That's a fun bike to ride. I was like, oh, that sounds like an electric motorcycle. It just whirred right by. Anyway, yeah. So the purpose of today's ride is to see what kind of range we'll get with the KO motor and controller combo. All right, riding at the speed limit. All right, basically 30 miles an hour. Because, like I said, I'm riding a moped, so I'm not supposed to go faster than 30 miles an hour. Shh, sometimes I do. Okay, as you know, sometimes I do. All right. Man, it sure takes off really slow in eco mode, man. That's the only thing I don't like. It's got a lot of power, and it just kind of, you know. And it looks like we're doing about 33. I might want to lower. I want to lower the RPM a little bit. The RPM that I set was 4,000 RPM ish, somewhere around there. All right, but 32, 33, that's fine. So right now I'm wide open throttle, and it's not accelerating anymore, and that's what we want. All right, I'm basically using the eco mode as like a cruise control. All right. And this is a GPS stuff. All right, man. I hope I didn't know that my phone was almost dead, man. I didn't charge it. Sorry, guys. I charged my camera, but I forgot to charge my phone. I charged the camera and I charged the bike, but I didn't charge the phone, dadgummit. Alright, so many things with batteries in it, man, that you gotta keep track of. Alright, and I'm just wearing my winter jacket because it's kind of cold today. I'd say it's in the 60s right now, alright? I'm wearing the thick underwear because of that, alright? And my winter jacket, so I'm probably a little bit heavier than I normally would be riding on the street because I'm wearing the winter stuff. And what else? And yes, because it is colder, our range might not be as good, all right, as if it was like maybe 80 degrees, all right. I noticed the battery when you get the best range is when it's around like 80 degrees out, alright? The battery likes to be a little warm. Alright, we're gonna go make a left here. So Hayes Vegas is gonna go to the bank. I think it'll be about a 15-mile ride. I know this can do more than that, alright? Should we get in front of everybody? Yeah, let's get in front of everybody. You think I can fit under the truck? I think I can. Off we go. It's so slow in eco mode, man. But then it takes off. Yeah, it takes off really fast. So that's a characteristic of the eco mode, guys. I believe in eco mode, it uses the eco throttle sensitivity setting. All right, there's 3 settings. There's sport. I think there's like a normal. I forget. There's a one in the middle, the normal one, and then there's eco. All right, and I think in the EP mode, the eco mode, it uses the eco mode throttle sensitivity because it's slow as shit, man. It's slow as shit off on the takeoff. All right, but it's nice being able to ride it like this, you know. I think I want to lower the RPM a little bit. Maybe if I stop at a light, we'll lower it a little bit. We're going about 32, 33 miles an hour. Our target wants to be, it should be around 30 miles an hour. So we're going a little bit faster than thing. Okay. Okay, yeah, I got some time to do it. Let's, okay, so we're at 4,000 RPM. Let's go down to maybe 3,900. Okay, so I dropped it to 3,900 RPM, 100 RPM. We'll see what kind of speed that gets us. Okay. And then after I'm done fiddling around with this, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna speed the video up. I'm just gonna get bits and pieces. It's not gonna be like a whole long ride video. My guess is we're gonna do around 15. I think what I'm gonna do is we'll be near the airport. Let's go ride around the airport once. We'll ride around the airport, and I'll take a little bit longer route back home, and then so we can get some more range data. Yep. Okay. Wow, man, it's slow, dude, to take off. But then it takes off really fast. There we go. And then it stops. All right, one RPM less got us 32 miles an hour. Still too low. Maybe we gotta do 3,800 RPM. We're doing like 30. Yeah, maybe do 3,800. Woo! But like, it doesn't really have any power to do anything, you know, like this. The regen is pretty nice. I've got the regen set up to 45 amps, so it stops pretty well, but at like about 10 miles an hour, it just stops, you know. Let's go down to 38. Okay. Okay, now we got I've got the RPM, the max RPM set to 38. Okay, now we're doing like 31. We're doing 30 or 31 miles an hour. That's perfect, okay? Let's keep it there. So 3,800 RPM is about 30 miles an hour with my gearing. I'm riding with the Supermoto wheels, all right? Supermoto wheel with, man, why is the thing upside down? Supermoto wheel with a 48 tooth sprocket, okay? So it's got more torque than the stock Supermoto setup. Okay, hopefully we don't get a flat tire or anything, man. This freaking nail's always in the bike lane and everything. That's why I don't like riding this around town anymore, man. There's so many nails and stuff in the bike lane. Alright, so we're at about 80% or 79.2 volts. 79.2 volts right now. Alright. And we're just cruising at 30 miles an hour. Right? I've got the throttle turned wide open. Right? If I want to go past 30 miles an hour, I just put it in sport mode and rip it. Okay? So let's see how it is controlling it in sport mode. So I've got it set up to 650 amps. 650 phase amps right now, so it's pretty zippy. I think this is what I would use on the racetrack. So if I wanted to go fast, I could. Whoa! Oh, dude, yeah, it's fast. Okay. So, but yeah, anyway, we're testing the range out, all right? We're testing the range out, so we're gonna leave it in eco mode, all right? Hey, what are you doing, man? This is bike lane. All right, we're almost at the bank, actually, so that was fast. It's kind of weird riding it like this. You can definitely hear it limiting the power. Why are these people all hanging out in the bike lane, man? Man, it is so slow in eco mode. I don't like it. Alright. I know, it doesn't even have power to pop up the curb, man. Alright. Okay, so we made it to the bank, and we're at... That was only like 4 miles, guys. We'll do a couple laps around the thing. Alright. I don't know, I think it's gonna fall if I put it... Yeah. Let's put it right here. Alright, I've got my lock. Okay. I hope you have the key, Hades Omega, because I just locked it. Okay. I should have the key. Yep. Take my phone, take my key. Alright, so I'm gonna go handle some business, and then we'll go back out and ride again. But so far we've got, what did we have? Well, we only, it was only like 4 miles, guys. That's about, we're at 88% and 81.3 volts. So I've ridden about lots to go. I've ridden about 4 miles. So you know what? I want to go to the. Let's go to the airport. We'll do a couple laps around the airport. Take a shortcut through the grass. The grass is wet, by the way. Alright, put it back in eco mode. Alright. Try not too much shenanigans today, guys. I just talked to the dude over there with the, he had a CBR 1000 RR. I was like, oh wow, that's a fast bike. Now, right when it starts to make power, it just stops, so. It's not connected. What's going on here? As long as I'm getting my distance, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna go ride around the airport once. Okay, this got my speed on it. That's fine. We can just use this. I don't need the speedometer since we got the speed limiter set. We don't need it. I just twist it and I know we're going like 30 miles an hour. So that's the nice thing about it, you know. Woo! Alright, we're gonna go right around the airport to the other side and then do some more riding. We're gonna try to put some more miles on this. And then we'll go on home. And we'll see what kind of range we get. So right now we're at 73% and 78 volts at 30 miles an hour. Okay. With the sag. I think we want to go in departures. Let's go departures. I wish I could ride on that bike lane. Alright, so the speed limit is 25 here. I probably want to watch it a little bit. Alright, we got about 6 miles. I'm trying to get around, see if I could ride like 30 miles a day. Just go for a cruise, man. That's all we're doing. Going for a cruise. Alright, I gotta change the brake pads on this. Go up this bridge thing. Bicyclists must keep right. Whoops. Well, I'm not really on a bicycle, so it's okay. They just don't want you to go up here and be hella slow, you know. This is the San Jose International Airport, guys. There's actually people here. The last time I went here on the Light B, it was like a ghost town. Alright, off we go. So that was the terminal, so then we're just going to go loop around the airport more. Alright guys, so I'm just going to get some video clips here and there, and then when I get home, I'll let you know the results of the range test, alright? I don't think we're going to go through the whole battery, but I'm going to try to go through as much of it as I can, alright? And probably try to ride on as flat a surface as I can, alright? Okay. As we go. And then yeah, when we get back, we'll see how much percent we got, how far we went, and then we'll guesstimate our maximum range, all right, from that, all right. Also, the battery I'm using today is the 72 volt, 32 amp hour light speed battery pack, okay, the one with the 21700 cells, okay. I can't even see this speedometer, man. the stock Sauron speedometer. Oh, I can see it if I take my. I'm wearing a smoke face shield right now, so. Okay. I'll just get some clips here and there, but that's pretty much it. So one thing I do like about this KO controller is the speed limiter actually works. It never worked on my my VSC controller, so I already like that, you know. And I'm using it as a cruise control right now. It works pretty good. I wish I could get multiple modes, like more. I would like to have 3 modes, you know. One really slow, one like kind of mid power, and then one that's like all the power, you know. And then all you have to do is flip a switch, you know. Alright, so we're here at the other side of the airport. And we're at 8 miles, alright. Got the In-N-Out burger out there. One thing I don't like about this is it regens, the regen stops at 10. Wow, it actually turned green for me. Thank you. Now, one thing I don't like, the power delivery in eco mode, man. It's just kind of slow, then it ramps up, and then it stops, you know. I kind of want it a little more get up and go in the beginning. Alright. By the way, this is the hospital I was born at right here, O'Connor Hospital. We're kind of at the border of Santa Clara, so I don't know how many miles we got. So, but we got a 73%, 77.5 volts right now. I'm not gonna lie. Ideally, the best thing to do to test the range out is to take this out on a DoorDash. So that would be the best way, because DoorDash, usually I do like 30 miles, and that's about the range this thing should get, you know. So I'm basically I'm gonna go down to the end of the street and turn around and then go back home, pretty much. All right. Electrify America station looks like it's not open. That's a bummer. Yeah, there's no cars there, and there's this caution tape everywhere. I don't know what the deal with that is. Maybe they're doing something to it. Alright, this is Punyarin heading. We're gonna go back the heading direction now. S30Z. Yeah, regen is good enough, man. I think it's fine on 45. Oh, what is this bullshit here, man? How annoying. Don't door me, don't door me. What is going on here? Well, of course I would have to get a flat tire, guys. Dadgummit. Alright, well, shit, I don't know what to do. Yeah, we're just gonna go home. I'm kind of on my way home now, but I got like a lot of miles left to go. So this is going to kind of affect the range test a little bit, because if your tires are flat, you got more rolling resistance. So, and this is the reason why I don't like to ride my Sauron around town anymore, man, because the bike lane's just got like a lot of screws in it, man. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to head straight home. Oh, it's getting all squirrely. Stay on the flat stuff. Oh, whoa. I hope this turns green. Man, there's all sorts of shit in the bike lane, man. Alright, I made it back home with a flat tire. Alright, let's go get it in the garage, and then let's figure out what range we got, and then I got a flat tire to fix. So about half of the way through, I got a flat tire, man. So I basically rode to Santa Clara, like pretty deep into Santa Clara, I might add, and then back. All right, and then I went back to the airport, and we went to more into Santa Clara, and then I think that's about where I got the flat. There were all these freaking construction zones and stuff. Where is it? So yeah, it's kind of like not good. The range is should be better than this, all right, but like I did half of it on a flat tire. Okay, guys, I know I can ride this on a flat tire, so it's all right, I guess. So we got 21% charge left, 65.1 volts. That was a pretty good, decent ride, is what I'm gonna say. All right, I've got my phone right here, and we'll get the range right here. Okay, we rode 23.6 miles, all right? So we got about 20% left in the battery. Dude, I don't know, man. Can that really do 30 miles? It could be because of what is it? Well, the flat tire doesn't help, all right? Because it creates more rolling resistance, all right? And then the weather is cold also, so the battery's not hot at all, but... yeah, we got about 23.6. Just call that 24. Yeah, 24 miles. And then we got 20% left. Yeah, I think you could probably get 30 miles off of that. That sounds about right. So it looks like if you ride it, if you don't ride it very fast, you'll still get roughly the same miles per kilowatt, whatever. Okay. Yeah, so I rode mostly 30 miles an hour the whole time, all right? We did go up and down some hills and stuff. We stopped at a bunch of lights and stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the ride. So 24 miles, let's say 24 miles, and 22% of the battery left, and 65.4. Do I think it could get 30 miles? That's about how much this bike was doing before. Yeah, I think it could probably get 30 miles. The voltage drops really fast though. So what? So like I said, what could have made the range worse is flat tire. All right, so halfway through we got a flat tire, and it's cold today. All right, it's about 60 degrees right now. All right, so all right, I got a flat tire to fix. So that's a little range test with the KO controller and moto combo on eco mode. All right, at speeds at about average 30 miles an hour. Okay. All right, I'll have the tracks. I'll show you guys a picture of the tracks right now. Okay, so that's the route that I took. It was mostly flat. We did go up and down some bridges and stuff, but that was pretty much it. And then I got the freaking flat tire like halfway through. So that's why I don't like riding this around town anymore, man. There's just too many nails and screws and shit. This one was a screw, so I think that's the first flat tire I've gotten with these new tires. So that's a bummer. Yeah. Well, hopefully I can still patch it. All right. Thanks for watching. Hayes Big out. 24 miles, 22% battery left. I'd say you can probably get close to 30 miles with that. All right. I've gotten 40 miles before, but that's in warmer weather. All right. It's pretty cold right now, so that just goes to you to show how much range affects your how much heat or the temperature affects your range. All right. Generally, when it's like 80 degrees, I notice is when you get the best range. All right, and it's nowhere near 80 degrees right now. All right, the motor is warm. Let me see how. Let's check out how. Let's bust out the KO app real quick before we go. I don't know what happened here, man. Why is it a? It didn't work. The KO apps does not connect to the bike anymore. Why, I don't know. Oh, there we go. So we got 64.7 volts. That's actually less than what's indicated here. All right, motor temp is a little bit less than half, I would say. I don't know what that is, man. It says it's 40%. For somewhere between 30 and 40%. All right, guys. I wish they've had a freaking actual number, guys. Like how much percent hot it is, or what the temperature is. All right, but there's just a little gauge that says 0 to 150. All right, and I'm guessing it's in centigrade, right, or Celsius. The controller temp is it's about like 10%. The controller's not hot at all. All right, and the battery, I'm not really sure. I think the battery's fine. So, okay, so there you go. Here's Miguel.